Yeah. Sorry, Cade.
Suck it, Cade.
Paul, who's left on the outside looking in out of the top 250 guys moving to 450 in 2023?
Oh, man. That's going to be
A lot of them.
hard. That's going to be hard. There's a lot of them that need jobs next year in seats. The one that'll be left on the outside is probably the one who has the worst year this year, I guess, because we have a super short memory in this sport. So I'll put it that way.
All right, 19 seconds. Are you guys with me, though, on the J-Mart thing? Like, I guess so, and he didn't say this, but because I think J-Mart would take it. But these guys saying I need a factory ride before I move up. Like, guess what? Like, I need 14 supermodels to bang. Doesn't mean I'm going to get it. Like Larry Ward, Tim Ferry, these guys had to start with privateer rides, and they worked their way into factory rides. It certainly has happened for many guys. You cannot tell me. You look at Chiz on a stock bike and what he's doing every main event. You give a guy good suspension, which these guys can all get. Justin Cooper, Jeremy Martin, they can make a phone call and get good level suspension. Motor, no problem. Anybody can do the motor. They can literally build themselves into a factory ride. You can do it on a 450. You just need to do it. And it's not impossible to sit back and just be like, I'm not moving up until I get a factory ride. Like, guess what, man? Might never happen.
Yeah, but there's a lot of guys that we're talking about this year that don't have a chance. They have to move up.
Yeah. It's different when you have eligibility and you choose to make $500,000 right in 250.
Yeah, but
I agree.
Yeah, but if you want to move up.
Yeah, but why would you ever want to move up when there was a paying job where you can win races? I don't care if you're 40 years old. If Star offers you $200,000 to come and win the 250 class, I don't care how old you are. If you don't have a 450 ride, go ride the 250 class again.
But what's your idea of don't have a 450 ride?
Not making $200,000.
No, I wouldn't even say that. I would say it's something below even a Moto Concepts or below
Yeah, I guess I'm more not thinking the specific team or bike situation. I'm thinking more if you have a contract in front of you for $250,000 plus win bonuses that you can actually win.
Yeah.
Or here's your expenses to get to the races.
Wow. Okay.
Like
first,
that's
I think those a Rocky Mountain, a Moto Concepts, a deal like Chiz has, those are not expenses. Chiz is making money from gear and helmet and neck braces and getting all expenses paid for. You know what I mean? So you know how you make more than $250,000? You do well into 450s. That's how you do it. That's how you make a lot more money. And it's not like Justin Cooper, Colton Nichols, or Jeremy Martin don't have the talent to do
Christian
that.
Craig
or you go and you make more. You put your career.
But to be fair, those guys that you just all talked about, they're gonna find seats if they're willing to take a seat like a Rocky Mountain or
of course they are, but they may not be willing to do that. Guys, so that's the thing where I'm like, these guys say this stuff, but like you want to fucking earn some money, be a top guy in the 450s. You could make some serious money doing that.
Yep.
So
but
they take the sacred 150, 200 in for the short term game of like eventually maybe just aging out.
It's hard for them, right? Like they've been making a consistent salary for a while. They own homes, and now they're like, oh shit, I got to do this privateer route. I don't have that paycheck showing up every month. Like it's hard.
And they only get to move up to the 450 class full time one time, right? And you don't perform.
But if
you don't take that step forward.
If you're older, and you had to get out of the class for whatever reason, and you're older, then it's going to be even harder. So get to the 450s, get going, get some experience, make some money, be a top privateer, get picked up by a ride, and there you go. I saw it with Larry Ward. I saw it with Tim Ferry. It's happened. Nick Way. This stuff has literally happened to these riders. They were either moved out or forced up, and they were on crappy privateer teams with me as their mechanic, maybe the lowest thing you could get, me as your mechanic, and they went on to get factory rides.
Yep.
It's happened. It can happen again.
Yeah, when I agree, you can do that if the rules are forcing you to do that. But if you have an option to stay in the 250 class, then I don't fault anybody for doing that.
But at some point, you're going to miss your window for a 450 ride. Everyone's going to go, you're too old.
Like Marty?
I mean, I don't know how old Marty was on Markstar Husky. But
I mean...
And I consider, Marty.
But to me, like if you never get a 450 ride or offer, if you never get a proper 450 offer, and you've always had 250 offers.
Yeah, but to me, Jeremy Martin, Marty Davalos, Tim Ferry, Nick Way, these type of guys can get a team Tedder ride in a second. You got factory stuff. Although I guess KTM's not doing that factory services stuff anymore. But whatever, you get good stuff.
Yeah.
Rocky Mountain is riding last year's bikes.
Yep.
Still factory though. Still those factory parts. Like, you can make it. These guys are good enough that they can do that. And then you know what happens when you get into be a second tier 450 guy? Like you get to be like a Jake Weimer, a long-time guy, or Cole Seeley, or Sexton. Sexton's maybe not a good example, but
you
make $500,000.
You're quoting factory examples.
Yeah, guys that went straight from 250 to factory salary.
No. What I'm saying is you grab a Rocky Mountain ride. If you're J Mart, Nichols, Colt, you grab a Rocky Mountain ride.
Yeah.
Now you get top 10. Now you get picked up as a second tier 450 guy.
Yes.
Now you're making $500,000 a year. And I'm not even talking the elite.
With that.
I'm not talking Tomac Kenny level. I'm talking underneath that.
Yep.
And those guys are certainly capable of it. And now you're making $500,000 a year, and you struggled for 1 year or 2 years making, I don't know, 75. What does Joey make? 70?
Oh, I don't know.
100? No, but ish, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
I would
But I
think
mean,
more than that,
I think we're going to see that happen. Like there is literally not enough seats for all these guys.
There's going to have to be guys getting booted out of some of those mid-level Hep Suzuki Rocky Mountain seats that there's not a lot of spaces for those.
And that's
right?
why.
Like if you're Forrest Butler, are you axing Shane McElrath to say I'm going Colt Nichols instead? No, I don't know. Like, kind of the same fucking thing. Like,
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it depends on how you feel about whatever. I think it's a flip of the coin, right?
Right.
So,
like it's not
right.